What's up YouTube? It's Unruly and I'm coming to you with a different video. Still kind of fighting game related because I've been on Twitter and I've been seeing a lot of FGC people putting up their fast food restaurant tier list. And I don't know. I'm going to break this down scientifically. Now, if you disagree with me, we can have a discussion in the comments. We could still be friends. If I put your favorite fast food in a lower tier, I'm sorry. I'm going by scientifically proven fact. Now, if you're a fighting game player and you go to a lot of tournaments or you go to a lot of casuals, that's what you got to eat, right? You got, no matter where the spot is, hey, there's a InNOut down there. Hey, there's a Jack in the Box down there. And I think fighting game players are good for this list because they travel a lot. They go to different places. So this, unfortunately, my list is going to be fast food places from like the West Coast. So we'll go to these West Coast places. Yeah, I've only been to a handful of like East Coast fast food places, but yeah, I don't know. Then maybe we'll have to do one of these days an East Coast fast food versus West Coast fast food battle. But with that said, let's get started with this list, shall we? Let's put on some food eating music. All right. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to see, well, Panda Express, we won't start with Panda Express. I think that'll be one of my, you know what? No. Let's not start with Panda Express. Do we start with InNOut? No, we don't. We'll start with McDonald's. All right. I've seen some people put this on S tier, but I'm sorry. McDonald's does have a lot of S tier features. It's available everywhere. They're very fast. They have good French fries. If you're hungry and, you know, within any given distance, you can get food. All those great attributes like availability, S tier. Speed, pretty S tier. Fries, really good. About S tier. But everything else drops it down to the lowest tier. I'll be sorry, because at the end of the day, what you're rating this, I mean, there's a lot of, it's got a lot of good features. I can't put it like on the F tier. I'd say like okay, we're gonna go through S through F. I don't think McDonald's is a F, but because all those other things that save it, so it puts it like at a B, C, D tier, as in D, as in dog. Well, it's just like their burgers. Like, you don't go to McDonald's and say, man, I want to eat a delicious meal. You go to McDonald's because like, hey, I'm hungry and McDonald's is near. It's right down the street. No one goes to like, man, I want to eat McDonald's because it's the best fast food around. No, it's honestly a D. It's got a lot of good features. If it was a fighting game character, it would be pretty well rounded, but it would fail in the most important part, which is the taste. And maybe some of you might like McDonald's, but I cannot put McDonald's anywhere above a D. It's got a lot of good features. You can find it everywhere, but no. And like, the menu is fairly bland. It barely ever changes. They just started adding bacon to everything. Sorry. Now we go to Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr., I'd put it above McDonald's. Not by much, maybe just a little bit. It's got the same qualities. They're pretty available. The availability is like around S to A tier. The speed is around the same as McDonald's, right? It's all fast food, so, you know, almost all restaurants get like an S tier, except for like InNOut, but we'll talk about that later. When it comes to the fries, they can't really hold a candle to McDonald's. They take a hit there. The rest of the menu is actually pretty cool because they have a lot of different things that McDonald's doesn't have. I would probably put it over McDonald's because, like I said, you go to McDonald's because, hey, I'm hungry. So I put McDonald's at a D. I'd say Carl's Jr. is about a C. Their fries are not that good, although Carl's Jr. has one of my favorite chicken sandwiches, this chicken Santa Fe. Best chicken sandwich out of any fast food restaurant, because I don't like my chicken sandwiches fried unless I'm just hungry and I have a couple bucks. But their dollar menu, like McDonald's has a solid dollar menu, but nothing's a dollar anymore now. But Carl's Jr. on that takes a hit. It goes to about a C. It's slightly better than McDonald's. It's got more variety, so it's a bit of a stronger fighter. So let's see. I might go back and, you know, raise it Now, here we are at Rallies, or Checkers, I think depending on whatever coast. Rallies soars to about an A tier, maybe even quite possibly S, because they have great burgers, great fries, and just a solid menu. There's not too much. The thing is that it lacks, it's kind of hard to find. Maybe in the East Coast it's easier to find. It's a little harder to find here on the West Coast. They're out sporadic, so you gotta really travel. So when it comes to availability, they aren't that great. So it kind of takes a hit. But we're gonna talk about overall, the most important thing is taste, right? Some of those other features gives McDonald's a higher score, but when it comes to just raw taste, it's important. And Rallies is solid, man. Their fries are fantastic. Their burgers are solid, and they got a decent menu. I mean, if there was a Rallies and McDonald's and Carl's Jr. all next to each other, I'm going Rallies. Now we're going to InNOut. Sorry guys, if you're East Coast, you don't know what I'm going to talk about. InNOut, fantastic. Not S tier. Not S tier. Their burgers are S tier, but what knocks them down are their fries. Their fries are great. Their fries are all natural, potato cut, but god dang it, if you don't eat them in 5 minutes, they turn into wax. You got to eat them, and to make them edible, to make them like tasty, you gotta get them animal style. You got to put the grilled onions, and you got to put the sauce on them and stuff like that. But other than that, like, man, I you know what? I can't. I got to give S tier to the next restaurant. For service and like all this other stuff, they're like S. Availability in Southern California is pretty solid. You can go anywhere within a few miles and find an InNOut, and I would probably, when it comes to InNOut and Rallies, like, it just depends, because now I just get burgers. I just go there, InNOut, and get a burger, and that's it. So InNOut is an A tier, A plus, almost an S. Great shakes, great burger. The menu's simple, it's just a burger place. But I can't give it an S because their fries are just bad. And you gotta be an all-rounded fighter. If you're gonna be, and that's why I'm gonna give this next restaurant an S tier. Five Guys. I like the burgers better at InNOut, but their fries are godlike. They're fantastic. They give you free peanuts. They got a little bit more options. I gotta put Fatburger on this list because Fatburger is probably, almost S plus. But their fries are fantastic. This Cajun seasoning fries, and this overall burger spot for burgers, they're great. The only problem is it's like $25 for like a drink, a double burger, and fries. It's literally like $25. It's like the most I've ever spent in fast food. So I have to give it like an S minus because, like, man, you guys are pretty expensive. I mean, if InNOut got better fries, then yeah. But I got to give Five Guys S tier. I think Max would agree with that. Max is a big Five Guys burger guy. So moving on to Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box, well-rounded fast food place. Available, a little less than McDonald's around in the West Coast. Like I said, when I have choices for fast food, I do Jack in the Box. I do it over Carl's Jr. So I put this like at a B. It's got a great menu variety. The fries are pretty solid. It's got all these crazy late night feature things for like when you're playing fighting games. It is about a B plus. They got things like teriyaki bowls, the fajita pitas. They got a good variety of stuff. So it's at a B plus tier. They're available just about everywhere. I'd say almost an A tier because they're available, like they're open 24 hours. So it's really solid. We're gonna go to Sonic's. Sonic's is another B. It could be an A, but Sonic's is super awesome. They've got great drinks. Like, man, if you want a tasty drink, Sonic's has got like 500 of them. And super tasty shakes. Their blue coconut shake is awesome. Their food, their menu is pretty up there. But the food isn't as good as, I would say, Checkers. I'd say Checkers is better than Sonic's. Yeah, but like the variety and all that cool stuff and the cool service that you get, You know, it puts it at a B, almost A. It's really good. You know, it's hardly available. The availability is tough, like especially out on the West Coast. You got to drive far to find one. But when you do, it's worth it. Like if I'm near a Sonic's and I'm at all those places, I go to Sonic's mainly because it's harder to find, but dang, their drink selection is good. The food quality is probably a little step above McDonald's. Like, I'm sorry if I'm offending you. Maybe a little higher than, I mean, like it's a bigger step than McDonald's, because McDonald's is just like, but yeah. So Sonic's, a B. Next we're gonna go to Taco Bell, and there we are. Taco Bell, easily available everywhere. That's a good grade right there. Very fast. Since they added breakfast, it definitely shot up. Now the thing is, I used to like Taco Bell a lot, but I think I like Del Taco a little bit more. And let's be real, this is not Mexican food. So before you say, oh my god, this is good food, it is not Mexican food. It is just fast food designed to look like Mexican food, alright? Let's be real. I'm gonna have to give it, you know, and I've eaten a lot of Taco Bell in my life, and I think at one point it would have been A. I have to give it a B minus. It's got a lot of cheesy food, a lot of good stuff. It's got a great cheap menu, and that puts it at a higher grade. But when I compare it to Del Taco, I gotta give Del Taco a higher score. Because they have things that resemble a little bit more Mexican food, because they actually have the taco frescas and stuff like that, which makes it, but Taco Bell, about a B. It's solid, not Mexican food. So I'm again giving this a B, and you're like, Kenny, you like this? It's not. So listen to me, non-Mexican food. All right, it is fast food designed to look like Mexican food, and that's about it. You know, but it's got burritos and all that stuff. Because like, I'm telling you, these fast food places, these Del Taco get smashed by mom and pop taco and burrito places. But it is good because it's just full of like sugar and all this other junk. But yeah, but Taco Bell, it's about solid B. Del Taco, gotta give it an A. It's solid, because the thing about Del Taco, it's got a surprise. It's got food that's more like Mexican food. They actually have those al fresco menu, which are like tortillas, or like not their regular tacos. Their regular tacos, I like Taco Bell over. But this is getting an A because it's got like a twist. It's got some of the best French fries. I actually like them over McDonald's French fries. There's crisp cut fries, and they come out fresh. Better than McDonald's. They're just better because they have a more real taste to them than McDonald's. McDonald's is like fries or like potatoes with like crazy stuff in them. Now I don't really mean it. Don't come after me, McDonald's. There's a little, McDonald's fries are a little synthetic. Del Taco is a lot, just feels a lot fresher. As you get tacos and fries, a good combination. The burritos, their epic burritos, are awesome. Their availability in the West Coast is awesome. That gives it a higher score. What else? Like, good dollar menu, man. Like, you get a lot of those chicken soft tacos. That's what Yo Video Games runs on. When we're hungry, hey, what's nearby? You know what? There's a Del Taco around. There's a McDonald's nearby. We don't get that. There's no way. There's a McDonald's even closer to where we live. We don't get that. We drive out a little bit further to go to Del Taco. So that's how we know Del Taco is a little higher tier than McDonald's. And we're like, because we can get a lot of these other fast food places. Del Taco, boom. Chicken soft tacos. Some of the epic burritos are really good. The secret super move is the burger. Their burger is fantastic. I think it's like right under Five Guys, InNOut, and there's Del Taco, because they use their taco seasoning in their burger. Fantastic. Del Taco's an A+. It's great. It's got a lot of things working for it. You know, just so don't at me. Now we're gonna go Popeyes. Solid, easier to find than most places. Not quite as findable as KFC. They got things, a good spicy menu, really good value menu. Their biscuits, though, you better have some honey and you better have a drink. They got stuff like sweet tea and some good deals that I would put it at a, for chicken places, a B+. a B plus for Popeyes. Yep, I'd say Popeyes would get a B plus. Solid, not much to say. You know, when you're feeling chicken and spicy stuff and you've got a couple bucks, Popeyes is good. KFC, all right. KFC, it's really good. It's like the Shoto of chicken. I'd say it's a solid B when it comes to like chicken places. You know, there's Churches I should put on the list. It's better. I haven't had it much, but by the time I've had Churches, is good. You know, like mashed potatoes is solid. Just pretty good. I'd recommend. I'd say it's on like a B. I don't know. I think Popeyes would just be a little bit better than KFC because like all those cool little extra things that they have. Now KFC does have the $5 fill-up boxes, which are pretty solid. But I have the B plus to Popeyes. Going to burger places, White Castle. People put this at the bottom of the list. Now the thing is, what makes this go like maybe C plus to almost B? It's just the best hangover food or drunk food that you can get, and it's just solid. It's these tiny little burgers. You just pop them. They're hard to find. I'm pretty sure if you're in the East Coast, you could find them easy. I could put White Castle at a C plus. It's not like, oh my God, it's like the best food, but man, you know, it's just awesome eating a bunch of little burgers, man. Like when I go to Vegas and I go out and do my meet and greet and hang out with me, we go to this one bar and then like, hey, let's go grab a bunch of burgers. And White Castle's is solid. It's like a little bit above McDonald's. It's not fantastic, but just those bite-sized burgers kind of puts it up at a higher level. It's like a C plus, you know, not quite B. It's not like, my God, it's the best. They got a couple other good features, but I think C plus. All right, Yo Loco on the West Coast. They're available all over the place. Really solid. Probably one of the best like fast food places. It's probably a lot healthier than most. It's kind of it's way more closer to Mexican food than all the other places. It's kind of like the Panda Express of fast food, right? Of Mexican. It's pretty damn close. Their chicken is great. It's a healthier option. I'm putting this at an A because it's got a lot of the sides that those other places have. It's an A plus. Oh no, it's an A. Just solid chicken, tasty, healthier than most of all these other fast food places. I mean, if you like fried chicken, you'll argue with me, but it's an A. It's good. The availability is pretty good. Wait time is pretty fast. So yeah, A. Burger King. Burger King, I would say goes to C plus. C plus. It's got a great menu. Their fries are okay. Availability is great. They got a good side menu. It's like C plus, almost B. Overall taste is solid, but yeah, that's Burger King. They're available more often. I would choose Burger King over McDonald's if they were right next to each other, and I think that's where you got to do these comparisons. Like if you had a Burger King, Carl's Jr., and McDonald's, Burger King, Carl's Jr., McDonald's, and Jack in the Box, which one would you go to? I think Burger King probably has a little stuff tastier than Jack in the Box, but Jack in the Box is more versatile. My choice would be Burger King or Jack in the Box, but I think Burger King might have a better taste than Jack in the Box. We're gonna Arbys. Arbys. I gotta say, I give this one a B plus. They're not the availability is okay, and the West Coast are definitely a lot more. I think I give it a B+, almost A, because it's a nice break from traditional fast food, and you get all these cool like cheesy burgers, like not burgers, but like they're roast beef things and stuff like that, and like they got dipping sauce like au jus. I give it like an A. The marketing is great, you know, appealing to gamers, but A tier on Arbys. Overall, it's a nice, different thing. And Yo Video Games, we go there a lot because like we're like, hey, you know what? We're kind of tired of this. We're kind of tired of that. Let's go to Arbys. Arbys has got like a distinct, unique taste that is a nice break from fast food. So that's why I give it a high grade. Fries are on point. They're really good, and they're all their different menu items. Give it an edge above the other ones. Now, Panda Express. Now, it's probably like if you're Asian or if you're, you know, Chinese, and you do a lot of Chinese food, it's probably the same with Taco Bell. But for me, it's solid. It's really good. It's something that I want to go, and when I'm feeling I want some Chinese food and I want it really fast, I got to give it a B+. It's really good. I like going there. You know, the garlic, you know, the orange chicken, and I'm sure if you eat other Chinese food and you go to a Chinese restaurant, but this is fast food, right? You can go to a burger place and, you know, like a steakhouse and get a really good burger that'll, you know, wreck most of the McDonald's and all those other places. So I'm talking about fast food, and it's way better than Yoshinoya. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's all right, but you know, it's like when compared to Panda Express, Panda Express is much better. Not on the list. I'd have to put Wendys. We'll talk about Wendys. Let's go check it out. I'm gonna give Wendys an A. I guess we're just looking at all their food. We don't have a thing there. And I forgot Wendys, because Wendys is, I have to give it an A, because they have those cool fountain drinks. Got a great variety of different kind of foods. It's got like the best deal around. The 4 for 4 is when I'm hungry. At $4, I get a burger or a chicken sandwich, some chicken nuggets, some French fries, and a drink, and that's cool. And I think Wendy's has got solid fries. The hidden super move is all those Google searches like disgusting, blah 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 blah. But anyways, Wendy's gets a high grade. The secret combos, what people like doing, is the frosty with the French fries and stuff like that. I've done it a couple times. It's all right. It's not my cup of tea, but it's pretty good. But Wendy's has got like crisp lettuce, good tomatoes, good bacon, solid menu. Their 4 for 4 saves my life when I'm hungry and I got a few bucks. But that was my tier list. There might be some other restaurants that I didn't get in there, but I just wanted to make a quick video and talk about some of these places. But the highest tier restaurant, I'd have to go to Five Guys, where they're just really, oh, wait a minute. You know what, we're putting another S tier in there right now. Fatburger. We're putting in Fatburger on the S tier list. They're not quite as available, so that, you know, kind of brings it down a score, but the options that you can get on the burgers are fantastic. Their fries are really good. They're not extraordinary, but like, you know, you get the fat fries and you put like a little ketchup and hot sauce and stuff like that. Fatburger. I kind of like the taste over. It might even be better than InNOut, and there's a lot more options than all of that, than like most of the other burger places when you're kind of putting your burger. It's kind of right up there with Five Guys. I think Five Guys might be a little bit better, but Fatburger gives you a little more options. Like you can put like an egg and like other cool stuff in there. But it's been a minute since I've been at Fatburger, but Fatburger, another S tier place. And I think that's it. There was one more place that I was thinking, but other than that, yeah, Fatburger's fantastic. If you go to Vegas here on the West Coast, it's really good. There was one more burger place that I was thinking. Oh, there's a West Coast place. I'm gonna put this. It's gonna be even lower than McDonald's on the tier list. And some of you people might think I'm crazy, or some of you are like, what? No, I just can't remember the name. But that place is, golly, It's just, I've already erased it from my mind, but I just remembered that it was there. I don't know. Maybe I'll skip it, but it's this chili cheeseburger place in SoCal. I've erased it from my mind because I don't eat there, and it's this chili cheeseburger place that's kind of like Fatburger, but their chili is just gross. It is like very wet and greasy, and it's just gross. Someone will name it. I've erased it from my brain because like I just skip it. I don't go there because it's just whatever. So if you're in the West Coast and you know what restaurant I'm talking about, that's below McDonald's. That one is below because their chili is just gross. There's other restaurants that have fantastic chilies, and Checkers has a really good chili burger, or they used to, but I haven't been to Checkers for a while. But that place I'm talking about, it's like a SoCal place, and they got chili burgers or whatever. I've erased it from my head. But yeah, that one's the lowest. That's below McDonald's. That grease chili cheese is just blah. No, it's not for me. But I have friends that swear by it, so you might yell at me for that. And people are like, oh, that burger place is that. Well, anyways, guys, that's been my video of me talking about my fast food tier list. All right, guys? Feel free in the comments below to add what you think of this tier list and add your tier list. All right, guys, this has been Kenny. I'll see you guys. Peace.